सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै
विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं
शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं
शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृष्णं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः अपूह विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः इचुयशानां तालु ऋटुरषाणां मूर्धा ऋतुलसानां दन्त्याः उपध्मानीयानाम् औष्ठौ न्यमगणनानां नासिकाञ्च एदैतौ कण्ठतालु ओदौ तौ कण्ठोष्टम् वकारस्य दन्तोष्ठम् जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूलम् नासिका अनुस्वारस्य Who will do puja?
Okay, ma'am.
Ramah, Ramo.
Ramaha, Rama, Ramaha. Ramam, Ramau, Raman, Ramir, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi, Ramai, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah, Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah, Ramasya, Ramyoho, Ramanam, Rame, Ramyoho, Rameshu, Ram, Ramo, Ramaha.
Phalam Shabda Lyuvenaji.
Phalam phale phalani, phalam phale phalani, phalena phalabhyam phalaihi, phalaya phalabhyam phalebhyah, phalat phalabhyam phalebhyah, phalasya phalayoho phalanam, phale phalayoho phaleshu, phala phale phalani.
Now this one. Sharmila ji, you want to try?
Yes, sure, Swamiji.
Pashya. You take with Pashya.
Pashya.
Hmm.
So, Pashyati, Pashyatah, Pashyanti, Pashyasi, Pashyatah, Pashyatha, Pashyami, Pashyavah, Pashyamaha.
Translation. Pashyati.
Pashyati, he sees.
See means
To see.
here. Yeah, to see. Then
So, he sees. Two of them, they too see. They all see. You see. You too see. You all see. I see. We see. Two of us see. We all see.
okay. Then vad. Vad means to speak. Who will do? Mukesh bhai. I think he has gone somewhere. Vinod bhai, you would like to try?
Yes, I would try.
Yeah.
Vadati, Vadatah, Vadanti, Vadasi, Vadatah, Vadatha, Vadami, Vadavaha, Vadamaha.
Okay.
Vadati means he speaks.
Uh,
They must speak.
yeah.
Speak. They are speaking or they speak.
They speak. Yeah.
They speak.
Mm.
You speak. You must speak. You speaks. You must speak. You speak. I speak. We both speak. We speak and we speak.
And we all speak.
We all speak.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So last time we have finished this, no, one such Rushir Vanamayam Chatat Salesham. That Sanji in detail we have seen. And I think everybody must have understood. I don't know, but still it is not that much difficult. So I don't like to go again inside. So until now we have completed 2 conjugation, first conjugation and fourth conjugation. So both in the first and in the fourth conjugations, there are verbal roots which forms their base irregularly. So in first conjugation, in fourth conjugation, there are many verbs are available, which is irregular verb. So they have given the list. For first conjugation, this line is for first conjugation. Generally, we always say gachati, means to go. He goes. But original verb is gam. Like in maths, no, we used to show like this root. Same way in Sanskritam also, original root. We can show like this. Gam becomes gacha. So gam considered as an irregular root. Same way, yam, to restrain. From this only, yati name comes. So yam, yachati, to restrain. Guha is a short rasva. But guhati, it becomes dirgha. Guhati, to hide. Sad is the original root. But when we make all with terminations, becomes sidati, is a dirgha. Si is a dirgha. Gra, to smell, becomes jigrati, to smell. He smells, but original is gra. Original root is pa, but it becomes pibati, to drink. Aham pibami, means I drink. Stha, tishtati, he stands. Saha tishtati, tishtati, tishtami, tishtasi, to stand. Damsh, to bite. Brahmaraha dashati. We can't say damshati, but dashati. So this anuswara, it removes. Remain damsh, but becomes dashati. Here also dhamma, to blow, but it becomes dhamati. Same way drush, original root is drush, but it becomes pashya, pashyati. This is irregular root for first conjugation.
Swamiji,
Yeah,
stha becomes tishtati.
Yeah. tishtati. So if you would like to write, you can write here. Ti tishtati. Stha tishtati. To stand. Clear?
So, Swamiji, this we have to remember by heart. These are the irregular roots.
Need not to remember by heart, you know. More exposure to grammar, even sentences, you will learn automatically. Anything, I never think if we have to keep anything by heart. Just you go through all sentences, it will stays in your heart.
Okay.
Nothing to remember, nothing, really speaking. Then you can enjoy, otherwise you feel burden, you know.
Sure, okay.
So,
Swamiji, it's so different, that stha and tishtati. I mean, there's no relation at all. Like rest
yeah,
of the word.
totally. These all are stha, ma, there is a one ma is not dma. All are totally irregular. Even gra, you just sing gra becomes jigra. Pa is simply pa, only one syllable, but becomes pib. So actually it becomes pib. Stha become tishtha. Damsha, they have removed this anuswara, become dasha. Dhamma is totally dhamma. And drush is totally changed, become pasha.
That is why it is called irregular.
That's why they all are irregular. There are many. So irregular verbs now in fourth conjugation. Div means to play. Divyati. Balaha divyati. Why this? We have to remember, not remember, but it stood in our mind. So when we learn passive, karmani prayog. Right now what we are seeing is only kartari prayog. But in karmani prayog, means in passive voice, they use only direct. This gama, yama, guha, they will use. We need not to use this gacha, yacha. That's why to remember this yama, guha, original verb is very necessary.
Swamiji, the meaning of div is to shine, right?
There are two meanings actually. Div has two meanings, but primarily is to play. From diva only, deva comes. Devta. This name comes from div only, to shine, actually. But another meaning is also to play. Krida, kridati and divyati meaning is same. Sham, to seize, become shamyati. You might have heard the name Shamadama. Shama, might have heard the name Shantaha. This name comes from this root only, Shama. Shamyati, to seize. Even we say Agnihi Shamyati. The fire is now seized. Shram, to be weary, becomes Shramyati. That's why Shramikaha. We gave the name Shramikaha. One who put physical effort is called Shramikaha. Mad becomes Madhyati. Because in fourth conjugation, we have to add ya. You might have remembered this. That's why Mad becomes Madhyati, to rejoice. Vyad means to pierce, but it becomes Vidyati. Bramsh, to fall, become Brashyati. Ksham, to forgive, Kshamyati. Kshama, word comes from Ksham. And last one is Brahm, to roam, to earth. So become Brahmyati, roaming. That's why we say Paribramanaha. Brahmanaha. Paribramanaha. Suppose you ask some sannyasi, what are you doing? Say Paribramanaha. So you keep on moving. Brahmanaha. Brahmana.
Swamiji, is this the only irregular dhatus we have?
What are the important irregular dhatus? No, they will give in this book. Mainly irregular. Actually, there are 2000 roots, dhatus are available. But we are not considering all, we are not learning was all 2000. What are the important? And among important dhatus, there are very few dhatus which are irregulars. We will study them only, not all. Okay. So need not to worry how much we have to remember. The Sanskrit sentence usually ends with verb. The normal order of the words is as follows. First subject, object, verb. So narau vanam pashyatah. Pashya, we have seen, to see. Narau ramaha ramau ramaha. So there are two men. That's why verb is also taha. So narau vanam pashyatah. This vanam is neuter. We can say is a 2 by 1. We have always remember first karta, nominative case, is called subject. Then karma. Meaning of karma here, the karma of the action. Here kriya means action. If I am seeing something, I see. We always ask what you see. So it is the karma of our seeing. So karta always in first nominative case. A karma of action is always in 2, second case. Maybe 2 by 1, 2, 3, whatever. And this is called action, verb. This is the syntax, the arrangement of sentence. Even in English, we are doing like this only. But this is the syntax. Suppose I say they have written narau vanam pashyatah. If I write here, naraha, then what will be the verb? You tell me.
Pashyanti.
Pashyanti. And here we can write vanam. We can, if I write here, naraha mrugan pashyanti. Then what is the meaning of mrugan?
Deer.
Deers, yeah. So a man see deers. But mrugan doesn't have any connection with verb. The connection verb and subject is direct. Always verb agrees with nominative case only. That we have to remember. And this is general syntax. First, karta means nominative case, then object. What we are doing, any action, the object of this action is always goes in second case, and verb agrees with nominative case. So if I say, Ramaha mrugam pashyati, then the pashyati always agrees with Rama. But if I say Rama naraha, if I say Ramaha Ramau Ramaha means Balaha, then again it becomes Pashyanti. Balaha Pashyanti, children see. So this agrees. If we say Balau, then it becomes Pashyataha. If I say Pashyasi, means you see. Mrugam Pashyasi, you see a deer. Actually, is a tvam is there, but without putting tvam, we can understand tvam means you, but it will come later. So mrugam pashyati, so you see a deer. If I say pashyami, mrugam pashyami, then I see a deer. So pashyasi itself indicate here you is there. Pashyami itself indicate the object of seeing is myself. So pashyami. We need not to put any subject in this sentence, but pashyami. This is called syntax. If I put here, vane, narau, vane pashyatah, then what is the translation of this sentence?
Two persons see two
Forest.
forests. Yeah.
Yeah, two forest. Yeah, vanan. If I put here vanani, then 2% sees many forests. But still, narrow and pashyatah are agreed. Vanani doesn't connect with verb. So connection of verb and nominative is always agreement between both of them. Karma, second accusative case, doesn't have any connection with verb. That we have to remember. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
There is a nakara in Sanskrit language. It's called negation. Negation nakara is placed immediately before the verb. So there is a sentence, the king does not blame the servants. The king means Nrupaha does not blame, nanindati, servants means dasan. So this nakara, we have to put always before the verb. We can't put, actually we can put no problem, but for our understanding, we have to always put before in the front of verb. So if we say, Valaha Patham Nasmarami Nasmarati. So Balaha Smarati.
No.
So he remembers. Balaha means child remembers. Patham means lesson. But this child is not, studious. So this Balaha na patasi, na smarati. It doesn't remember. Patham means a lesson. But the rule is the na always we have to put before verb. You might, I think nobody has studied Bhashyam. Shankaracharya Bhashyam of all Upanishad. What is the style of Shankaracharya ji? In his Bhashyam, he put nakara first in the beginning of the sentence. Then at last comes verb, anything, smarati. And in between there are many words. But while putting anvaya, we have to put here, nasmarati. Otherwise we don't understand what is the meaning of this nakara. That's why. This nakara always come in front of verb. This is the rule. The second rule, this nakara is it's called indeclinable. It's called indeclinable. Otherwise, we can call it in Sanskrit avyaya. Vyaya is change. Means one who doesn't undergo any change. Because we can't say naha, nau, naha, ramaha, ramo, ramaha, same way naha, nau, naha, nam, no, noun. This is cannot possible. That's why it is called indeclinable. In Sanskritam, it's called avyaya. There are many avyaya are available. Here they have introduced, first one is nakara and second one is cha. Cha is equal to end. The meaning of chakara is end. So they say the conjunction chakara means cha, meaning is end, is either repeated after each one of the nouns it connects, or is written once only after the last noun of the series. So what they would like to say, suppose Ramaha, Lakshmanaha.
Yeah.
I cannot hear you, Swamiji.
Now?
Yeah, it's clear again.
Okay. What I would like to tell you, suppose Ramaha, Lakshmanaha. So we can put, in English we say Rama and Lakshmana, only end. But in Sanskritam, we can write these things two ways. First one is Ramaha cha Lakshmanaha cha is correct. Otherwise, we can write Ramaha Lakshmanaha cha. Only one time. Both way we can write Ramaha cha Lakshmanaha cha. Otherwise, Ramaha Lakshmanaha cha. Both is correct. And why this rule? They have given two rules, you know. So in Sanskritam, Gita, suppose Bhagavad Gita is mostly generally is written in Anushtup meter, Chanda. Is Anushtup Chanda? Anushtup Chanda is equal to 32 letters, syllables. And each are divided in 888. So total 34. That's why we sometimes Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre is 8. Samaveta Yutsav is again 8. So sometimes we need to complete 8 syllables. Sometimes we need 2 chakara. Sometimes we need 1 chakara. So it can be useful. That's why they have given such rules. And we have to remember, first language comes and then we have developed grammar. Particularly in Sanskrit. Because they have started listen from all rishis. So language come first and then all rishis prepared a grammar. So Ramaha, Lakshmana, even if there are 3, Ramaha, Lakshmana, Bharata. So we can write here Ramaha, Lakshmana, and Bharata. Otherwise we can write Ramaha, Lakshmana, Bharata. Ramo, Rama, Ramaha, Lakshmanaha Bharataha cha. This is also good. So they have given them here the one example. Narahacha Balahacha Gramam Gachanti. So Naraha means a man, Balaha means boys, Gramam Gachanti. So a men and boys go to village. So we can put Chakara here. And otherwise, Naraha Balashcha Gramam Gachanti. They have put last. And here they applied this Visarga Sandhi. Narahacha Gramamcha. So you know, for joke, they say Krishna Bhagavan, Lord Krishna, always offered Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita a tea. Always he say tea. How? So there is a cha and then api. So it's a dirgha sandhi becomes chapi. Cha means tea and pi means you drink tea. If you are tired, if you are tense, keep on listening all upadesha from me. So you have a tea, please. That's why you have seen many times chapi. Same way they say, even why Bhagavan is always saying Gita, O Partha, O Kaunteya, Bharatarshava. There are many Sambodhana are available for Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Why? Bhagavan keep on telling, O Partha, O Arjuna. There is a one reason. Arjuna feels better. Okay, oh, Krishna is addressing me by calling my name. But another reason is Bhagavan, Lord Krishna is only one student in front of him. If he goes to sleep, then to whom Krishna can give all Upadesha? That's why every time, oh Arjuna, then he say, huh. So if he is something, in sleep, he can come. So
Make him
that's
awake.
yeah. Wake him awake. Even in there are many Upanishads are available. In Chandogya Upanishad, there are story between father and son. So this father also keep on telling away, oh Soumya, are you listening properly? Then he say, yes, father, I'm listening. Why? Because there is one in-person relationship, one by one. Only one guru and one shishya. Here, if you are sitting, if one of us gone to sleep, I have no problem. There are other already available to teach. But Krishna is only one. That's why they are saying jokingly this, but this interpretation is given by Pujya Swami. Why always oh Arjuna, oh Kaunteya? And same way they say another thing is Krishna offers snacks to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. So in Gujarati we always say snacks is called the nasta. Nasto, we say nasto in Gujarati. Nasto is equal to snacks. So in second chapter, Bhagavan says, Nasato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate. And immediately chapi comes. Bhagavan is offering both, even tea and snacks, that's why you always remain fresh. And even they say, what is the birth date of Arjuna? We know Ashtami, Janmashtami is birth date of Lord Krishna, but it says 4th June. Is the birth date, is not right, is not correct. I'm just saying they don't write. But they say in 4th chapter, Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tava charjuna. At that time is in 4th char
Arjuna.
Charjuna. Actually, is a Cha and Arjuna. So they say Cha becomes Dirgha Sandhi becomes Cha. So, and then Char, how? And June, the 4th June. So all one who don't have much, they don't want much understanding in the Vedanta Upanishad, they have found this type of stuff, inside Gita. But this Chakara and Nakara we have seen.
Swamiji,
Yes.
one question. The cha can also come right at the end of the sentence. Like, can it be Naru
Yes.
Balaha Grama Gachanti cha?
We can, no, when we can put, suppose there are 2 sentences. Suppose, let me write Naraha Mrugam Pashyati and
Naraha Vruksham Pashyati.
Naraha Gramam Gacchati. There are 2 sentences. So a man sees a deer and a nar as a man goes to village. So we can write Naraha, we can put only one time. Naraha Mrugam Pashyati Gramam Gacchati cha. Then it comes at the end of this sentence. We can't say Narah Mrugam Pashyati cha Gramam. Here we can put then second chakara. But generally they never put here. Always they put at the last sentence. The last part of the second sentence. So Narah Mrugam Pashyati Gramam Gacchati cha. So one Nara skips because their same subject is there. So Narah Mrugam Pashyati Gramam Gacchati cha. Is okay? Now they have given vocabulary. Us. Becomes asyati because here we have to simply add. These are regular verbs. So we have to add simply yakar. So it's become asyati, to throw. You know this sannyasa come from this verb only. This is sannyasa. There is a one sannyasa. Actually is sam plus ni and asaha. This asaha, it comes from this as to throw. So asaha means to give up. Asaha, to throw it, but it is give up. Some, the meaning is properly. And ni means nishchayena, definitely. This is sannyasa is random. No, now I'm not interested. That's why I'm giving up. But the meaning of sannyasa means to give up all relationship, to give everything, with proper understanding. Properly means with proper understanding. And definitely now, after 10 months or 10 years, I should never feel, why should I have given up? I can keep it back. It cannot possible. So some, this Makara goes up, becomes nakara. That we have seen the rule. This is yan sandhi. Ni becomes ya. Ikara becomes yakara. That becomes sannyasa. So ni plus as is equal to nyasa. So you might have seen one who are chanting Rudram, even one who are chanting Vishnu Sahasranama, before chanting all, reciting Vishnu Sahasranama, chanting Rudram, there is a one word come Nyasa. If you have noticed. At that time also, while chanting or reciting any stotra or any Vedic mantra, our all 5 sense organ should be give up everything. It should be with us only. That's why it's called Nyasa. If some, so this ma simply joined with Nyasa, and his is a Anuswara Makara, it becomes Anuswara Nakar because here is Nakar, it becomes Sannyasa. A very beautiful word, Sannyasa. Then Tush is the meaning is to be pleased. It becomes Tushyati. Nash, Nashyati, to perish, to destroy. Drut, Drutyati, to dance. Push, become Pushyati, to nourish. That's why another name of sun, Lord Sun, is Pushan. One who are doing Surya Namaskara, they must be knowing. One name of Lord Sun is Pushan. Means S-U-N Sun, not S-O-N Sun. Because the job of sun is to nourish all crops. Even our body is nourished by sun rays only. That's why one name of sun is Pushan. So it comes from here. Push means nourish. Muha, muhyati, to faint. One word comes, no? Moha. In Shastra, it comes from Muha only. Here they have written to faint. But the meaning of moha means one who doesn't have proper discrimination. One who cannot take proper decision. When we are faint, we are unconscious, we cannot able to take any decision, proper decision, because we are faint. Same way, the moha means we cannot take proper decision. Arjuna has moha because he cannot able to take proper decision. What is right, what is wrong, what is dharma, what is adharma. So this moha is muhyati. Bramsh, to fall, become drashyati. That we have seen. Damsh, it is irregular. Damshati, dashati, this it has gone damsh. Ninda, nindati, yeah, to blame. Div, divyati, this div becomes dirgha. That's the irregular. This sha is a short akara, becomes a long akara. These all are irregulars. These all becomes a long. Ksham become ksha. Sham become sha. Div become divyati. These all are. Mad becomes madhyati. So sham shamyati, to be quiet. Sham shamyati, to forgive. From this sham only, what I say, shantaha, shamaha, damaha, these words come. Shanti, shama, both comes from kshamyati, to forgive. Shram, shramyati, to be very. Ashramaha, word comes from ashrama, this shram. Madhyati, vyad, becomes vidyati, to pierce. So sharaha, vruksham, Vidyati. Sharaha means arrow. Vruksham means a tree. Vidyati. A arrow pierces the tree. Bhram, Bhramyati. Dhuma. Dhamati means to blow. From then only there is a one Gujarati word Dhamana. This Lohara use, The Dhamana comes from here. Hru. Harati. Actually, there is a Hru. Here Rukara is there. This is in first conjugation. Up to here, Madhyati, even Brahmyati. These are in fourth conjugation. Dma starts from Dma. This comes in first conjugation. Ru Harati. Because why I am telling, if you remember the rule, Ru means half ha plus Rukara. Then we have to add Akara, Gana Vikarana of first conjugation. It causes Guna of last vowel. So it becomes Ar. So it becomes Hara. Then Titahanti, Harati. This Hari Shabda comes from this Ru only, Harati. You know why Bhagwan's name is Hari? Harati Papam iti Harihi. One who take away our Papa when we will change his name is called Hari. And another name of Hari is monkey. Monkey's name is also Hari. Why? Harati Phalam. Whenever you go in the front of monkey, they Harati. In Vrindavan, if you go, we cannot keep even our glasses on our face. They can take away. So Harati. So Hari has two meanings. One is Lord and another meaning is monkey. It's given in Shastra. Hari. Gam, Gachati means to go. Yam, Yachati, to restrain. There is another meaning that is not given previously. Da. Da means to give. Totally irregular, it becomes Yachati. Guha means to hide. Guhati. This becomes Dirgha. Sad, that we have seen before also. Sidati, to sit. Gra, Jigrati. So in Panini Sutra, there is a one sutra. Gra, pra, stha, drush. In one sutra, they say these all are irregular. They have given also dra, pra, the meaning of the drush, pashya. But there you have to remember all this also in karmani prayoga. Passive voice, these are very much important. And now, Kupaha, well, Gajaha, elephant, Chandraha, a moon, Prasadaha, a palace, Rudaha, like pond. Up to here, these all are masculine. At the end of if Visarga come, it's called Pullinga. Otherwise, we can call it a masculine. But if a word ends with half makara, are called neuter, napusikali. So this kusumam, then we have to declare like kusumam, vanam vane vanani, kusumam, kusume, kusumani. Same way, jivanam is the life. Dhanam dhane dhanani. Dhanam. Vanam vane vanani. Shirsham means ahead. Shirsham, shirshe, shirshani, shirsham, shirshe, shirshani, shirshena, shirshabhyam. Here anakara will come, shirshena. In this both nakara and chakara are called avyaya. We cannot decline like even masculine, we cannot decline like neuter. Na and cha. Na means not and cha is end. So now what's you have to do? You can translate this in English or Gujarati, whatever you like. Translate the following into English. It is very easy for you. It is not that much difficult. So next time we will do, you can even do this. I will ask you next time. Conjugate the following in the present tense active voice. Drush to pashyati, pashyat, pashyata, pashyanti. Dma means damati. Stha, tishtati. Sham, shamyati. Div, divyati. Vyad, vidyati. Then I throw fuel. That we will do. If you can able to do, it's well and good. But this we will see. You try. If you don't know, then we will do next time. Okay?
Swamiji,
Yes.
can we go back a little? Prasada.
Prasada.
So it is different. This just it is Prasada. It is palace.
Yeah. There are two words. Prasadam. Prasadaha. Prasadaha is also two meaning. Prasade sarva dukkhanam hani rasya upajayate. Second conjugation and second chapter of Gita. The meaning is Ananda. And another meaning of prasada, if we go in the temple, whatever they offer us is called prasada. So offered anything to Lord is called prasadam. But here is not prasada, pra. One line is more. Prasada is a palace.
Swamini ji,
Yes.
sometimes I hear some people actually for the offering, they say prasadam instead of prasad. So here we've said prasadaha is masculine, right? But
Yeah.
prasadam will become neuter, right? So which is the correct one? When they say,
Who is asking?
I am Luvina.
Acha, Luvina, because I'm, yeah. Actually, I think prasadam, prasade sarva dukkhanam hani, but prasadam is neuter. But still I have to check. I will check in our Sanskrit dictionary. Prasade, prasadam. But we can take prasadam is a 2 by 1 also. If it's masculine. So I will check prasadam is a neuter or prasadaha. Generally, I think is a neuter only. But I will let you know.
Thank you.
Shall we do Purnamada? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnasnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.